Hello and welcome back to another episode of Nan Loud the Paul. It was Paul. You know something I don't understand about YouTubers is that some of them, like Casey Neistat, he will literally collect and keep all the footage that he ever records, I guess, forever. Which I personally don't understand, especially like when you're going for the long run of it. Like if you're gonna do YouTube and vlogging for like 20, 30, maybe 40 years, like I plan on doing, like, obviously I can't tell the future. But like what I plan on doing is just like, I think that YouTube should be your database. The overcomplication of anything is I guess the eventual end of it. Some YouTubers just make YouTubing so freaking difficult, my god.
Wow, look at all these plants.
I don't know who freaking fucking look at all those chickens.
Do you think that my truck can make it up that there hill?
Brother, we gonna find out. Alrighty. The goal is to drive up this 90-degree 45, maybe 46 degree angle of a hill. My dash is already displaying some things on it. See, now this is where freaking YouTube money would come in clutch right now. Because if I had like YouTube money, like say, like I wish I had like enough money that I can completely, I'm starting to like this truck, but just completely trash this truck, dude, and not even have to trip about it. Because I am one of those people who, like, if I had like enough money, I would for sure like destroy this truck, or pay it off first, completely destroy this truck, and essentially just donate it to a freaking junkyard of like $100. I'm one of those freaking YouTubers who really, I would not be tripping about money at all. If I had money like that, I would only realistically need about like $4,000 a month to like do shit like that. And what I could have done right now, bro, because this is like such a freaking prime location, dude, I could have like right now, because it's like I would have strapped myself in right now and then probably have already taken everything like that could potentially break inside of my truck out. And I could literally just freaking, I bet you, bro, I bet money, dude, that I could have like took my truck and put it on top of this freaking little mound of dirt right here. I'm not tripping. Like, I understand that, like that kind of thing doesn't happen in like the YouTube world anymore. I'm just saying, if it was like during that time when you freaking got freaking Markiplier running around, Pewdiepie pulling in like $100 million or like however much money he got. I hate that freaking Pewdiepie like has all of that money, but he's just so stupid because he's not a freaking radical, freaking extreme YouTuber like I am, bro. Like, like they should freaking repossess all of that money from PewDiePie and give it to me, bro. So like, I mean, this is like the freaking perfect truck, dude. It's like, I wish I could like, do fun stuff with it, but it's like, the thing is like, I really do need to use it to get to work. I need to get it from work to freaking like where I sleep at, and like I live in it, and it's just like I can't have any problems with it right now. So it's just like, I can't really like freaking do anything with it, and it just upsets me a lot that freaking like PewDiePie has like maybe 100, 200, I'm not talking subscribers, $1 million in the bank, bro, that he'll never use because he's just like that kind of person who's just like a freaking penny pincher. This is like, he's not like one to like go out in public and like do crazy things. I think it's fucked up that like, you know, YouTube is just like getting all this money off of us, you know, freaking running ads over our, you know, videos, and they're getting money from like big ass businesses like freaking Apple and Nike, you know, are spending like so much money into YouTube, and it's like, you know, like YouTube's like getting all of that money, and then like, you know, they give us like freaking like 10 cents out of it, and it's just like not fair, bro. I want to be able to like devote my entire life to YouTube, yet like people like me aren't making freaking money like that. And it's just like messed up that freaking like, you know, they spend all the money on freaking Logan Paul, who's got like a freaking kid, like he's got like a baby, and it's just like, you know, who aren't gonna go out there and like, you know, make entertaining videos anymore. And it's just like, you know, it's just like, it's really upsetting to me, bro, because like, you know, I do have the potential to go out there and to make like real good, actual like legitimate like good videos out there, and freaking YouTube's like sucking up all the money for what? It's like y'all are already like trillionaires, dude, most likely. Maybe not $1 trillion, because like $1 trillion would be 1,000 billion. Okay, yeah, so they might be trillionaires is what I'm saying. And the thing is, like, I'm not saying that I need all the money. I'm not saying that I need $1 billion. I'm just saying that, like, you know, I'm freaking below poverty line right now. Like, I can't even, like, there are some weeks where it's just like, you know, I'm probably going to have to freaking just eat ramen all this freaking week. It's just like, you know, like, I'm just like, you know, the bills are always coming for me. And it's just like, you know, it's like the water is like right freaking here, dude. It's like, I can't even afford anything. I can't even afford to service this truck. You know, like I need to service this truck, and I don't even have like enough money to serve it, let alone freaking like send it up this freaking thing, which would have been cool. And it's just like, it most likely wouldn't have been the whole video. It probably wouldn't have been like the whole video, but it would have been like an awesome part inside of the video. It's just like messed up that, like, you know, it would have been so, you know, it would be so easy, dude. It would be so easy to freaking YouTube to just send me, just put $30,000 into my bank, bro. I'm just like saying, like, I know that that's not going to happen, but I'm just saying how easy it would be an investment for freaking YouTube to give me money. So they already know that I'm going to put into these videos. What's gonna happen with the money, dude? It's like, you know, YouTube's always paying out these freaking YouTubers who, you know, aren't going to use the money. But it's just like a person like me, it's like the money is going to go back into YouTube. You know, I do need to freaking fit myself out with, like, you know, like Louis Vuitton shirts and stuff like that to make myself look sick, bro. But I just find it fucked up, dude. I find it so fucked up that YouTube's not willing to invest in YouTubers who are going to do it for the rest of their lives. Like, even Logan Paul has been quoted for saying, oh, I'm not going to do YouTube forever. But it's just like, for me, I want to do YouTube forever. I want to do YouTube for freaking 20, 30, 40 plus years. That's no problem to me. But the thing is, I want my videos to be entertaining. I want to be able to go freaking buy like a... this house guy's like, I would like to have something like that, you know, so like, you know, you have your guns, or like, you know, people trying to like break in your house, like, pop, 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 you know. But it's very frustrating. It's just very frustrating because I'm going back and I'm looking at the greats of the past, and I'm like watching all of their videos for film study, and just like, you know, them acting as if having all that money is something that's normal. But it's like coming from a person who's been homeless, living on the sidewalk with no hope of even getting his own truck like this, because I earned this. YouTube did not help with any of this. This is me. This is 100% Paul Frazier working his ass off to even get a truck like this. And this is the cheaper truck that I had. I pulled it off the lot with 19 miles on it, and that came from me working as a security guard, working 2 different security guard jobs, 2 full-time jobs every single day, 16 hours every single day, just busting my ass. And just like, bro, that's just like what I was doing normally. It's just like, you know, like, I have a potential to work so damn hard, dude. Like, you know, it's just like, if I were to invest 100% of that into YouTube, I really can imagine myself becoming the greatest YouTuber of all time. It's just that and I've been telling people this for years, people who like try to help me or what, and the only thing that I need, dude, is money. The only thing that I need is money. And people are just like, oh no, we can't fucking help you with that, but oh fucking, I'll try to give you some advice. It's like, bro, I got stacks of books in my freaking truck, bro, of like, you know, actual legitimate advice. I don't need your stupid ass advice. I need fucking money.